That might be one of the best espresso martinis I've ever made. Wow. Now, when you do think coffee cocktails, automatically your head goes towards espresso martinis. Now, yes, while one of these three cocktails is kind of a wacky riff on an espresso martini, the other two are very far removed from that. So for the first coffee riff, let's take on the Pina Colada. Now, this is not a new recipe by any stretch of the imagination. This is a recipe that's been around for quite a while. Spiced coffee colada, rum colada, whatever you want to call it. But whenever I've made it, it's always been spiced rum, and it works an absolute treat. Now, I've got Goldstone Spiced Rum here, like really lovely, but not sweet. That's the crucial thing for this, because you've got the pineapple juice, you've got a coconut liqueur, you really don't want a sweet spiced rum. So this is completely unsweetened spiced rum from Goldstone down in Brighton. Phenomenal stuff. Distilled from scratch in Brighton as well. It's not a Caribbean rum flavoured up. It's like proper distilled from scratch here in the UK. We've got a coconut liqueur, probably at this moment in time, the pinnacle when it comes to coconut liqueurs. This is Bounty from St. Lucia, banging stuff. We've got Aluna. At this precise moment, my favourite coffee liqueur. It has been for a while. Again, it's coconut rum at the base of this, but it is coffee forward, okay? I've got some pressed pineapple juice. I've got some double cream down there. And then bitters. I'm just plain, I have used in the past Miss Betty's Bitters, aromatic bitters for this. But this is still a Bunce version, like the Italian ODK guys, you know, also available from Drinkstuff. This is what I would class as their aromatic bitters. 21 different herbs and spices in there. So keep saying list price from Drinkstuff, you're looking at 15p for 10 drops in there. So it's pretty damn cheap. Trade prices is going to be a bit cheaper than that. So this is a bit random measurements, but it really does work. Trust me. So first up, 30 ml of your spiced rum, 20 ml of your coconut liqueur, and 20 ml of your coffee liqueur. Just a quick word on Aluna. This is like really, in the grand scheme of things, it's kind of unsweetened, kind of go along the sort of Mr. Black route. As I always say when I do coffee cocktails, if you go in the Kahlua and the Tia Maria route, they are a lot sweeter. There's plenty of sugar in there, and they're a lot lower ABV as well. So you always have to be mindful of that. Like when you do those sort of coffee liqueurs in recipes, they're always going to change the recipe compared to like using a Mr. Black, or, you know, using a Aluna, using a Conquer as another British brand of coffee liqueurs. 50 ml double bubble of pressed pineapple juice, 50 ml double bubble of double cream, 10 drops of the Vincente Unos aromatic bitters. Now I'm just going to open gated pour. This is glasses from Artis. This is their top class, and it's their beverage cooler, about 15.5 ounces. And garnish wise, sprig of mint, and I've got a dried pineapple from Frona. That is incredible. It's my new favourite word at the moment. The layers, right, we've got spiced rum, we've got pineapple juice first and forward. We've got a lovely coconut coming through there, but we've also got lovely coffee vibes that sort of bounce off the back of that. The coffee is at the tail end, but you don't miss it at all. And then we've got that lovely, right at the end, kind of muted a little bit, but we've got the aromatic bitters that come through now, but very much up top, spiced rum, pineapple, creamy kind of like that. You're not going to mistake that for a Colada. Now, your second coffee cocktail, I don't have a name for. Full disclosure, I actually did this. Pre-COVID, it was about 2019 I did this, and I didn't have a name for this then. A couple of ingredients I've changed up slightly. For example, the rum. I did use dark rum in that previous video. However, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, and my favourite dark rum for these type of cocktails. Goldstone, down in Brighton, distilled from scratch right here in the British Isles, and it is rapidly aged with 4 types of wood chips. Basically 4 different barrels been chipped down. We've got sherry wood, we've got cherry woods, we've got bourbon, and we've got, I forget, cognac cask like that. Yep, 4 different casks, and they've been chipped down and then rapidly aged for about 20 to 25 days, give or take roughly. Fantastic dark rum. No sugar again added to that. It's just how it is. Coffee liqueur, passion fruit syrup, lime juice, still abundant tiki bitters. I use these now for my falernum. These are falernum forward, so that sort of almondy, gingery, limey kind of flavour. Fantastic. Means I can use like falernum flavours without extra sweetness. Fantastic. We've got some vanilla extract down there, and we've got Franklin's & Sons pineapple soda. And the last time I made this, I used Fentiman's tropical soda. But of course, that's been delisted now. Fentiman's no longer make it. So a 50ml double bubble of this gorgeous, luscious dark rum. And 15ml 1.5 of this coffee liqueur. 25ml of lime juice. 15ml of the Monin passion fruit syrup. 10 drops of this vanilla extract. And 10 drops of the tiki bitters. Glass I'm using this time is another artist glass. It's the Inverness range toughened. You can shake it straight in there, but it's the Inverness cooler, 14.5 ounces. Just going to single strain and then just going to top up with the Franklin's & Sons pineapple and almond soda. And I'm just going to garnish with a sprig of mint and a limited edition yellow passion fruit from Frona. Now I know at face value, the ingredients you look there and you're thinking, really? Does that work? How do I put that on a cocktail menu? Honestly, what do I get first? I get the dark rum, passion fruit. The passion fruit is very vibrant in that, but then you get these vanilla notes that come through there. But then the coffee really does come through. It's that coffee, not bitterness, but that coffee that just kind of balances out. You know, you do get a little bit of pineapple from that as well. So fantastic soda from that. It's just fun and fruity. It's light because it's soda water and not a juice or anything like that. Honestly, that is dark rum, passion fruit. You're almost on hurricane vibes there anyway. So imagine a hurricane with a little bit of coffee, a little bit of pineapple going through it, a little bit of vanilla. This is really, really good. I promise you. This video is sponsored by me. Kind of, because in the description below, I have 3 fantastic offers for you guys. The first partnership I'm bringing you is my good friends at Franklin's & Sons. They are giving you UK viewers 15% off your very first order. My long-term buddies at Drinkstuff. I've been a customer of Drinkstuff for 25 years-ish, give or take, and they're also a client of mine. But Drinkstuff are giving you 5% off your very first order for you UK viewers. But I've also got something for you guys watching worldwide. I've been getting a lot of comments recently about this apron and where did I get it from? Well, I can now tell you. This is from Fancy Gents over in Greece, and they're giving you 10% off any apron on their website. Now, all 3 of those discount codes in the description of this video. So if you go down there and check the description out, you'll find the discount codes, but you'll also find the link to download my free PDF cocktail book. Now, I did promise you an espresso martini, but this is an espresso martini like you've probably never seen before. This is an apple pie espresso martini. You can see Monin's apple pie syrup there. Incredible. It's got like little cinnamon notes going through it as well. It's a fantastic thing. We're going to be using Calvados as the base spirit. So again, another apple. It's Calvados if it's distilled and made in Normandy. Anywhere outside of that, it becomes apple brandy. We have got plenty of UK apple brandies being made now. Think cider. It's just distilled cider essentially. So we've got that Calvados. Again, to kind of explain, I have explained this in another video, but I'm using the lower aged Berneroy Calvados here because I think I've got 2 others here from the same brand, but I think the older you get, the more oak flavours that come out into the Calvados and the less apple forward it becomes. So I want this to be apple forward, so I've gone for the cheaper version. We've got Aluna, the coffee liqueur, which I just love for espresso martinis. Perfect. Got saline solution, and then this little beast. I'm not sponsored by these guys at all in the slightest. I've been using this for about 2 years. This is perfect for people like me that don't have a proper coffee machine, people like me that do events and haven't got access to a coffee machine when we go out. Perfect for pubs and bars when the coffee machine is off, and perfect if you don't have like a coffee machine in a pub or bar. It's just proper espresso, long life. I keep it in the fridge. I've got an Amazon subscribe and save. I get 2 every month, and then I bump it up if I need extra for events, and it's just perfect. It will give you lovely, frothy, proper really luscious espresso martinis. So 50ml double bubble of your Calvados or apple brandy, 20ml of Aluna coffee liqueur, 15ml of the apple pie syrup, 5 drops of the saline solution, and 50ml of the solo coffee. Then the glass this time, another one from Artist. You might be guessing this. Got a lot of glasses here from Artist. They're really good. This is the Mixology Coupe. I'm just going to double strain this using my Barfly fine mesh strainer. Then to garnish, just going to clip on a slice of dried apple from Frona. Oh, I can't get enough of that. Whoa. That might be one of the best espresso martinis I've ever made. Wow. I tried it before, not in that kind of guise. Wow, I'm blown away by that. That is phenomenal. That is absolutely fantastic. Do you know what my head's gone to instantly with that? I actually think I want some like Stillabun chocolate bitters in there. I'm just craving that apple. It's got this lovely bitters to it. It's not sweet. It is really, really not sweet. I don't know whether it's the saline solution in there. It's just really bringing out the bitterness of that coffee. You've got the Aluna in there as well. But it's apple. I'm just craving for some reason. I'm just craving a bit of chocolate on there. That's really good. If you think that's a sweet espresso martini, I promise you it is really not. That is fantastic. So coffee cocktails done. Oh, that incredible. Oh my God. If you make any of my drinks, as I always say, look, take a photo of them, upload them to Instagram and then tag me, whether it's your stories, whether it's your reels or whatever, tag me at Steve the Barman and I will do my best to share as many as I possibly can. If you really find this video helpful and you haven't done so already, then please subscribe to the channel, because when you subscribe, you'll get notified and you'll see my videos pop up more frequently, so that way you won't miss any of them. And if you want even more inspiration about how you can riff up some of your favourite cocktails, put different twists and flips on them to sell them and make more money, or to impress more people at your party, dive into that video right there.